Good day, human Latiosites! This is Latiosazuru, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. So, let us begin. Last time, we continued on our way through the Rosia Center as we took care of Spritzy, Machoke, and Roselia. This time, it's time to take on Aromatisse, isn't it? So, I guess we're going with Mawile, Jirachi, Dialga, and Cobalion. Lately I have been training up the Swords of Justice, so maybe they can be useful at this point. So, let's do this. I'm gonna go with... Do I want to go with the Disruption Delay? I'm gonna actually pass on the Disruption Delay for this. Complexity, from what I've heard, it adds Spritzy. I don't know if I want to deal with Spritzy right now. I'm gonna try it with the Complexity. I know it's going to cost us a lot more coins, but hopefully we can at least get the win with it, though. So, let's do this. Hopefully we can catch this thing. I don't want to have to miss out on that. That said, let's do this. Luckily the disruptions do seem to be in echelons, so Mawile should be able to take care of that pretty easily. So Mega Evolving right off the bat did seem to work out for us. That said, we're still not out of trouble yet. We still do need to continue with as many combos as we can. Alright. It did okay, but I think we could have done better. Alright, let's go with Dialga to break some of that stuff. Ooh, we can get a power of 4 plus here. Alright, and let's do that. Are you kidding me? It's all you could do? Wow. I was expecting so much more from Mawile. Well. Alright, Dialga, can you break this? No, you can't. I was so hoping the Mawile... And you're gonna add Spritzy anyway. Are you kidding me? And with that, we're gonna defeat the Aromatisse. With 11 moves remaining, which is the equivalent to 6. Either way, it's definitely an S rank. The question is, can we get the capture? Can we get a capture here? Capture would be appreciated, definitely. That said, I don't know. So, 37%, that gives us a 74% chance with the Great Ball. Hopefully we can catch with a Pokeball, but you never know. Okay, so with that, we are going to catch Aromatisse in a Pokeball. So that's an S-rank capture right there. With that, we have captured Aromatisse. It has an attack power of 60 and power of 4. With that, we S-ranked and captured Aromatisse. So that leaves Roserade remaining. Great. You know what, for now, let's just check in, because let's get something back for what we've spent. Might as well get something back. So, as we sign in, we can think about how much we just spent for Aromatisse. Even if we caught it in a Pokeball, we spent so many coins for that complexity. These complexities are insane. Now, I would have tried to get a free one from Delibird, but the way I figured it out is that if you consider the fact that the Delibird, well, for Delibird, are you kidding me? Internet problems! How awesome, that always happens, doesn't it? But if you consider with Delibird that you get roughly, I think it's about 27,500 coins from the free items you get for the 100 stages of Delibird. However, well, the escalation battle. plus you get 200 coins in the first attempt rather than 30. So if you don't even count the 30 coins you get every stage, and you take 30 out of the first stage because you get 30 from any other stage, that gives 170 extra from the first stage, plus every 10, except for the 90th stage, the amount of coins it would cost for the items you would get for free. That's about 27,670. Once again, I'm not counting the 30 coins you get every round, including that 30 from the first round. If you divide that by 300, you get 92.23333. So basically, if you were to get 300 coins consistently against Meowth, meaning you just went against Meowth in Isla Azul, stage 37, and you get 300 coins, that's 4 coins in a row every single time, or maybe you got like a 3 in a row and a 5 in a row, so you get a 100 and 500. Once again, I'm not counting the 30 coins you get every time, so this is assuming you don't lose and that you don't mess up. If you can get, I'm suggesting 500 every time, 300 every time consistently on average. So you can get a 100 and a 500, and that'll still average to 300. But if you get 300 every time, it'll only take you about 92 to 93 stages, attempts. Whereas with Delibird, you have to go after it 100 times. So technically speaking, if you go after Meowth instead of Delibird, great, we're having internet problems still. If you're going after Meowth instead of Delibird, it'll take you 7 fewer times, assuming you get an average of 300 coins every time to get the same value. That's on 3DS. On mobile, I'm pretty sure you're better off going for Delibird. But on the 3DS, I don't think it's really worth it for you to do that. I understand by this point, by the time this is uploaded, the Delibird stage is probably already going to have ended, but my logic will still stand. On the mobile, because they rose the prices of coins, they made it so you really can't get jewels, they nerfed Meowth. So many reasons why you're much better off going for Delibird on mobile, but on 3DS, you're probably better off just passing and spending the time doing either stuff with Meowth or just continuing on your way through Rosia's Center or wherever you happen to be in the game. But then again, Delibird's escalation battle is pretty cool. Alright, maybe I'll just try again later, because we're having internet problems, clearly. But the whole Delibird escalation battle thing is kind of cool. That said, let's try this. I'm gonna go with... the recommendation I've heard is to go with a fire team with Mega Blaziken. So, I'll try that. Why not? Let's go by attack power and see what we can do here. Now, from what I heard, Charizard is not a bad option because if you can burn something and then set up, you're in decent shape. Now, Ho-Oh or Delphox is the question. Ho-Oh has a lot of just raw power. What I'm thinking is I might be better off with Ho-Oh instead of Heatran. Because Last-Ditch Effort, while Heatran has a lot of power, Last-Ditch Effort isn't going to help us at all. On the other hand, Power 5 Plus really isn't either, I don't anticipate. Burning it's not going to be very likely, but you never know. But if we can burn it and then get a Blaziken combo with a Pyre Boost, we should probably be in really good shape. So I definitely want to bring Delphox. But like I said, I don't know if Charizard's the best option. Maybe we're better off with, for instance, Ho-Oh. Because Ho-Oh does have a lot of power that could help us out here. So Charizard or Ho-Oh, which Fire Flying do we want to go with? My gut tells me go with Charizard for the burn, but we're never going to get the burn off. So I'm going to go with Ho-Oh, actually. So, let's do this. Apparently, from what I've heard, we're going to have to go all out, which is kind of crazy, and it's going to bring us down to like 75,000 coins. I'm going to have quite a bit of coin grinding to do, I'm pretty sure. That said, that's what it's going to cost for us to do this, so here we go. here's to us hopefully being able to S-rank and capture this thing. 25 moves. Come on, Pyre Boost. And we're not even gonna get the Pyre Boost. Unfortunately, this is kind of gonna be a problem for us. We're kind of gonna have to get rid of these, aren't we? Alright, if I can get rid of... That's all that does? What is up with this? How are we supposed to... Alright, let's... I don't know how we're supposed to do this then. What exactly did the complexity do? What did the complexity do? I still don't understand. I thought the complexity is supposed to get rid of a, type of Pokemon. What is going on here? You know what, I'm gonna try to hopefully get a... We're not gonna get the Fire Boost, unfortunately. We're gonna get that Mega Evolution off, which is kinda nice. Alright. Come on, give me a Fire Boost. We're just not getting that Fire Boost, unfortunately. Which is definitely gonna cost us in the end. Oh my goodness. Alright. One of the problems with Mega Blaziken is it requires too much luck, and we have to win this in the next 3 moves, or we don't win. We don't get an S rank. We wasted our complexity. So... Are you kidding me? And that wears off now. What the heck? Yeah, we would have needed the Pyre Boost in order for it to happen, and we couldn't get that Pyre Boost, unfortunately. We're not gonna get an S rank. It's physically impossible for us to win this turn. There's no good move for us to make, because there's no way the Blaziken is going to combo. We wasted all out, and we're not gonna get anything out of this. We wasted our coins. That was legitimately all we could do. The one time we get a Pyre Boost and we get nothing for it. The one time we get the Pyre Boost and we get nothing for it. So with that, that's gonna finish it off. If that would have happened earlier, we would have been in great shape, but since that couldn't happen, we're gonna defeat Roserade, but we're not gonna catch it, let's face it. It's gonna have a horrible catchability. We can't go for a Great Ball here, because, although there's nothing to lose, because hey, we didn't S-rank it. Of course, we wasted all of our coins. 46% with a Great Ball. We're not catching this thing. Let's catch it in a Pokeball. Of course, we're gonna catch it in a Pokeball. Well, we did catch Roserade, we did not S-rank it. There goes all of our coins down the toilet. And Attack Power 70 and Stabilize Plus. We're gonna have to do this again, aren't we? Congratulations. Oh, don't congratulate us. We messed up. Come on, give me my coins. This is crazy. I mean, the thing is, the only way we would have been able to do this is if we would have gotten the Pyre Boost. Now, maybe if I would have brought Emboar, we might have actually been able to break some of the barriers. The problem is, the barriers wouldn't matter until later on. The best thing we could have done was get rid of the Roselia and the Budew right off the bat. And then we would have been able, if we could have gotten a Pyre-boosted Blaziken run, that would have been the optimal way to do that. Unfortunately, Blaziken requires way too much luck. So I could try this again and lose all our coins again, but then again, I don't know how well that would work out in the end. Well, for those of you who got a free complexity from Delibird, hey, at least it's one less thing you have to spend. However, when you messed up against Roselia, and why is the internet so bad? I don't know if I've ever had this much trouble with the internet. I don't remember having this much trouble ever with the internet. But Roserade is really messing with us. All we have to do is basically get the S rank now, though. At least we don't have to worry about catching it. That is one thing that is kind of nice. However, it is not going to be an easy task. So, it's going to cost us another it's going to cost us another over, like, probably 12 to 13,000 coins. And unfortunately, it's not that easy to get coins. So, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. That said, we are signing in, so maybe we can get at least 500 back. That would be kind of nice. I don't know. The internet's giving us trouble. I don't know what to tell you. Kinda sucks. If we would have burned that thing, that would have been nice. If we would have brought Charizard instead of Ho-Oh. That might have actually made a difference. Especially because combos just weren't happening. Yeah, we're not getting into the internet, unfortunately. So, I don't know. I can try this again, but inevitably the same thing is going to happen. I hate spending this many coins. I legitimately detest spending this many coins. Pokemon Shuffle, you're killing me. You're slowly killing me. I don't even know what to do right now. I think the best thing to do is go for some kind of a combo, if there's a combo in existence. Which there isn't. There legitimately is no combo. All I can do is either go for Blaziken, I can go for Delphox. That's not going to accomplish anything. Ho-Oh's not going to do anything. I'm going to have to go for Blaziken here and just hope for the best. Once again, I can go for Blaziken, but I should have just done that to begin with. Alright. Well, you live and learn. Alright, come on, combo. I was hoping for a combo there. Not gonna lie, I was definitely hoping for a combo there. That said, we need to think about this rationally. Let's do... I want to get a Pyre Boost. I'm gonna go for Ho-Oh and just hope for the best here. That works. That definitely works. Okay. Alright, now, this is our chance. There we go. That's the Pyre Boost that we needed. That's the Pyre Boost we've been needing for the entire last few rounds. With that, I'm fairly confident we pretty much have this all but won. Alright, let's see if we can get a Pyre off, and then... We're not gonna get a Pyre there, but I'm pretty sure we do have the game pretty much set at this point. So, yeah, there we go. With that, we are gonna defeat Roserade. Too bad we couldn't just do that last time. I think the problem was last time I messed up when I went for the Budew rather than the matches on the columns. So make sure when you're going after Roserade, go for the matches in the columns to break the rock disruptions, rather than going with the getting rid of the Budu and the Roselia. Leave them alone, they'll take care of themselves if you can get the rocks to break. I guess that's the moral. Dare I try once again? Internet, please work. I've already spent about 4,000 coins today. 4,000 coins is 4,000 than I'd rather. Sorry, not 4,000. 40,000 coins. Which is 40,000 more than I would like to. In fact, it's probably 30,000 more than I'd prefer to. In fact, the entire Delibird thing will get you about 27,670 more coins than, well, 27,670 coins, if you don't count the 30 every stage. Or if you're just talking about the prize items and not the 200 in the first stage, 27,500 coins. We just spent well over that. Just for Aromatisse and Roserade. I know they say this game is free to play, but I'm just saying, maybe Genius Sonority is thinking a little bit bigger than that. Like, hey, you want these Pokemon? Start spending money. I don't feel like spending money. I don't know about you guys. And yes, we are still having internet problems. I don't know why this internet is not working today. It's just not working. I don't know how else to describe it, other than simply not working. Internet, please work. This is your last chance. If you don't work this time, I will not be signing in today. Because I will not be checking in today because I cannot check in today. At the very least, I have a feeling that the next few days I'm going to be getting acquainted quite a bit with Meowth. Because, yeah, Aromatisse and Roserade are quite cruel stages. I don't even want to know what they would look like without the complexity. But with Roserade, it is very easy to trip yourself up, even with the complexity, because they do add those, the Budu and the Roselia up in the beginning. All you have to do is ignore them, pretty much. And then you'll pretty much be set. So yeah, we're not connecting to the internet because the internet is quite bad. That said, we are making our way through the Rosia Center, so I guess at some point they are going to add more to it, but until then, we're pretty much set with that. So as for now, I guess we can just look forward to whatever's going to be the next DLC around. So for now, let's just continue. Lately, I've been training up the Swords of Justice. In fact, I've only used them against Meowth, and already they're at like level 6 each. So, I mean, hey, it's definitely Meowth is definitely a place you can train your Pokemon for grinding in levels, while you also try to get coins. So let's see if we can get some coins. See if we can get 500 here to make up for, you know, not getting the check-in bonus. Alright. Come on, game. Please just give me a break. Well, not exactly what I had in mind. Ugh. That's not very good. Alright, let's do this and see what happens. Alright, if we can go for... I think I have to go for 300 here. Because there's no way I'm gonna get... I'm not gonna get 500 this time. It's just not gonna happen. So... might as well just get the guaranteed 300 rather than risk getting nothing. Because I have a lot of coins I'm gonna have to get. I really can't take those risks of getting nothing, because although 300 might not be quite as much as 500, it's definitely a lot more than 0. So, I don't want to take that many chances. My objective here is to just try to get some coins back so we'll be able to continue on. I mean, we have enough coins that we should be able to still continue next time, just, well, if I don't get enough coins by then. It'll just take, I don't know. well, the fewer coins I have, the more careful I am with them. Alright, come on. Line up with a Ho-Oh. You're not going to line up with a Ho-Oh, of course not. Alright, well. In that case, let's bring up with Cobalion to line up. Let's do this. Let's do that. There we go. So now we pretty much have this. There we go. There's 500. So those of you who ever do wonder how I get all these coins, this is how I do it. Only I have to do a lot more than this, because out of 2 attempts here, I only got about 860 coins. In order for us to get 40,000, it's going to take about 50 times as long. So, you know what, I might as well try one more time to check in. If it works, awesome. If it doesn't work, a lot less awesome. So, yes, I recommend in the future, when there are escalation battles like the Delibird one, if they ever do that stuff again, to consider what the prizes are, how much it would, how many attempts it would take, and factor in how much you could get by doing against Meowth. Now, when you're talking about the mobile version, it's a lot different when considering it, because you can't go by a standard with Meowth, because Meowth is nerfed. And, I mean, in the mobile version, it's a lot easier to end up getting at most 100 coins. Well, 120 coins, because you only get 20 for beating it, not 30. However, at the same time, once I got 620 coins, I was able to get 5 in a row, and then Meowth, like, on the third, it added 2 coins on the first disruption. Then on the second disruption, it added 3 coins that were already in a row. So already right there and then, I had 600 coins. All I had to do at that point was beat it. It happens. So when I say Meowth is nerfed, it doesn't mean that it can't possibly work out advantageously. In fact, in some cases, better than the 3DS version. But in most cases, it's a lot less convenient than the 3DS version. And of course, we're not going to sign in the internet. So I'm going to try this, I'm going to try this one more time, and then I'm just going to call it quits on this, because we're just clearly not connecting to the internet. I'm pretty sure there's an internet problem going on. I'm pretty sure. If the internet is in fact out, then I am so sorry. I don't really have control over the internet. It's not my internet, it's my building's. I only use it. I mean, I pay rent, and I guess the internet's technically part of that, so by extension, I'm sort of paying for internet, just I'm not paying the internet provider. If I were, you can bet I would have my I would have the internet provider on the phone right now, negotiating where else I could potentially get internet from, i.e. a different internet provider. Typically, they seem to talk more when you threaten to leave. Kind of funny how things work. That said, we're probably not going to end up signing in right now. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I'll keep trying again at some point. That said, I understand this episode got really long because most of it was probably me trying to sign in the internet. I apologize about that, but another 2.5 minutes I will be able to go against Meowth again. Guess we'll do that off screen. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with more DLC in Pokemon Shuffle. Goodbye.